Hi and welcome. We're going to answer a question from Thomas in Sweden, who is at the early stages of learning the piano. He's learning grade 1 repertoire, and he's asked about independence of the hands. And Thomas, it's a very good sign that you're even asking the question, because it's one of the crucial things about playing the piano well. It's the ability, and your pieces from now will demand that. And there are really two things to think about. Can one hand play loudly whilst the other plays quietly? There's no dynamics. And the other is, can one hand play staccato while the other plays legato, articulation? Now then, whatever pieces you're playing, that will crop up. But in terms of scales, let's just look at your scales for a minute. You will be doing C major. And as a grade 1 requirement, there's C major in contrary motion. Contrary motion is good because the fingers are identical, aren't they? And of course you go back as well. So why don't let's play that scale, but get one hand to do forte and the other piano. I'm going to do forte in my left hand. I wonder if we can swap it round coming back. It's often a good idea to actually sing along with the hand that's playing forte. So let's try now the left hand doing forte from the outset. I'm not at all worried about my voice. Here we go. Do, 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 do. I think I started at the wrong octave. But the point is that by singing it, it obliges us to really listen to what's going on. There's a difference between hearing. You can hear both things, but when you're singing a part, you're proving to yourself that you're listening to that part. Now then, the fingering for that type of scale is the same for both hands. Why don't we do it, which you will have to do for grade 2, in similar motions? So the difficulty now, I'm playing them evenly for now, is that hand's got to do that business while this hand doesn't. This hand is still while that one does. So having got that nice and even, now let's try and mix it up. Let's do staccato here and legato here. Let's swap it over. And I deliberately did a ridiculous raising of the hand to exaggerate the difference in what the hands are doing. And of course you could swap that round. We could do the same with dynamics. Let's do loud here. Swap over. Another way of getting the hands doing different things. I could start a bit late with one of my hands. And you get some nice harmonies going. I could start late with the other hand. Let's mix in forte as well and piano. I'm going to push the boundaries even further. Why don't we play one scale in one hand and another scale in the other? Oh my life. F sharp major is actually quite straightforward. It's those black ones and those black ones. In fact, it's all the black ones. With a thumb on a couple of white ones, which I'm sure you spotted. So can I coordinate my hands to play those two together again? Inter-hand independence. Do I mean that? Hand independence. And you've entered a different realm, haven't you? Stravinsky liked that, by the way, in a chordal form, F sharp major, C major. You can hear bits of Stravinsky there. So, Thomas, I've thrown lots of ideas for you there. Play with both hands together, and in your exercises, your scales, get one hand playing with one dynamic, the other with the other. One hand doing one articulation, the other hand doing the other. Play your scales, start to play your scales in similar motion because that's more complicated. Start them with a delay, and if you're feeling very brave, play several scales combined. Let me know how you get on. My final word is that getting hands to do each of the things independently doesn't come quickly. There is no quick fix for this. There's no going to be a thumbnail on this video saying how to get hand independence in 10 minutes a day over a week. It ain't going to happen that way. It takes a lot of time, but thinking about it is 90% of the journey. If we're thinking about it, it will happen. So good luck and best wishes. Bye bye for now.